bottom of Broadway.
Pissing me off.
Word, that shit is, you know what I mean? Drug addiction is real. That shit is sad, man. That's which it fucks me up. You know what I mean? It's so much in hip hop. It's so much drug talk now. Like,
yeah, it's unreal to me.
Tremendous amount of drug talk about it and shit.
I don't
in hip hop right now.
You know what bothers me? People think it's cool to do the mollies and the lean. Like, I don't understand it. I get confused. Like, why? And the rappers talk about it so much.
Get real high. Like
and it's confusing. Then the Percocets, like, what
I
makes
come from
that
the 40 and the blunt era. Like, you know what I mean?
When did society make this cool?
Since we on the subject of it, let's look at the Future said he don't do it.
He said he don't really get high like that. Yeah, he just talk about it because it's cool. It's cool. It make good music.
It make good music, so it's okay for him to try to sell the shit that he's like the. That's like the. He's
people
like
are followers.
He's like the scum of the earth.
No, people are influential. Like,
that's not his fault though. Don't blame him for people being ignorant and dumb.
Morality. Where's your morality, yo? Where's your morality? That's what we talked about. We was talking about the other day.
People are grown. I guess that's what I get upset
about.
He
pushing that shit to kids.
The teenagers, though.
He pushing that shit.
Like, I listen to Future. Like, I listen to Future.
He pushing his music to kids.
But the majority of Future fans are under 24.
Kids. He pushing his music
people
to kids.
People gotta understand that what people rap about is not real.
They don't know that.
You don't have to mimic it.
That's what they've grown up with their whole life, so they think it's real. And then now with social media, you can almost touch them. They can almost touch them. They can see what these niggas doing. Excuse me, I meant not to say that word. Sure. But every day they can see what they're doing, what their life is like. So they think it's real. They think that lifestyle is real. You know what I mean? So they does art imitate life, or does life imitate
people
art?
Post pictures
like that's the age of what came first.
I'm like, what type of that's cool to you? That makes you won.
The thing is,
you doing it today.
Here's the thing about that whole situation. These guys are just. They have influence because of their music that they make. They're smart because they make good music. Future is very talented. We can all agree.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he's not. Here's the thing. Like, we always look at these people like, oh, we allow. God. No, they're not. Guys are not role models and human beings. And anything that, they're just high-paid employees. The person that's paying them is probably a 67-year-old Jewish man. That think it's okay to push that to our community, but you would never find an Asian kid saying that. Asian people won't allow that. They'll put their foot in his ass and tell him beat it. You'll never hear a Jewish person talk like that to his own community. They won't allow it. We're the only ones that allow that shit.
True. Right. You're right about that.
You know, it's ridiculously disgusting. I'm totally, if you don't even fuck Future, and I'm gonna say that, and I hope maybe one day he'll hear it.
Say it again. Look at the camera and say it.
Nah, I need to look in the camera. It's okay for you. It's okay for you. It's okay for you to make that music to push it to my kids, but you don't do it yourself. And I'm quite sure you don't want your kids doing it, but you can push it to my kids.
Right.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I mean that's the disconnect right there. Yeah. And it's a slippery slope that we've been on for a long time. Like in the 90s. Not to go that far back, but in the 90s, it was a lot of drug talk in hip hop. But it was talking about this struggle and getting away from it. Like, you know what I mean? Changing my life. I don't want to have to do this no more. Like the Mobb Deeps and the Wu-Tang, Biggie, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? It was talking about the life that they were living and trying to transition out of it. Now they talking about how high they getting and how much drugs they do and how they've been high for days on end and getting other people high. And like, you know what I mean? It's like Troy Ave, who I'm not a fan of really.
Me either.
But he said it's like we went from praising the dealer to praising the user. You know what I mean? Like shit done got fucked up somehow. Like, you know what I mean? The game done flipped.
No, it ain't. It's not. It's fucked. It's exactly how they want it to be.
Yeah, but who's they?
The people that run the companies.
Who are they? Let's name them.
These
I don't know.
Steve Rifkin, Jimmy Iovine, Lear Cohen, Kevin Moskowitz, Kevin Lyles. We can name the names. This name we know now.
They're the ones who put the money behind these guys. They could pick and choose who they want to be famous.
They can. And they do.
But they put the money behind
them. They do.
And
there's because there's a bunch of artists out there that's super, super fucking dope. But you never hear them or you never see them on the mainstream. You got to go find them. You got to go dig in the internet and go find them. They still making music. They still making a living. Like, it's an artist I found, his name Odyssey from DC, whatever. He's like, I only made like, $100,000 from hip hop last year. He's like, but I make the hip hop that I want to make the way I want to make it. He doesn't curse. He don't say the N word. He don't say bitch. None of that. You know what I mean? But he make great fucking music. He make every beat that he make. He write every rhyme. He's like, I make over almost $200,000 a year just touring, doing hip hop. You know what I mean? It's like I got a regular job doing something that I love to do. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? And I don't gotta compromise myself.
See where the line get drawn at. You just brought up the fact that he don't cuss. Rakim didn't either.
No, he didn't.
Really?
He didn't. Never, not once. Lil Wayne didn't curse into the Carter 2 until he turned 21.
His mother wanted to because he was out of respect for his mother.
He didn't curse. Lil Wayne put 3 albums out full of material, plus the Hot Boys album without cursing. So it can be done. You just do it to do it.
Nobody could tell. It was too fast. So too fast. I didn't know what were you saying.